Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're playing some Factorio. I just wanted to, obviously play this game, see what you guys thought of it. I know I enjoy this game, and I've obviously tweaked the settings a little bit. This is the space age version of the game. So obviously there's going to be some extra features and all that kind of thing. You'll be able to go to space, mine asteroids and that sort of thing. Nowhere near right now, obviously, but this would be more in the future. Okay, seeing as there's already aliens right next to my spawn, I think I'm going to try to... Yeah, you can see them on the map. They're absolutely everywhere. Okay, so there's my starting ore patch. I increased the settings a little bit just so it would make for better content. And so that I could get off to a better start. But this is going to be interesting because there's aliens here. Quite a large colony by the looks of it. Quite a big colony here and quite a big colony over there. So I've got to be careful with my pollution levels. Yeah, got to be careful with my pollution levels, and let's see if I can... Oh, the water's not that far away. I swear I've seen some down here. I heard some chirping down here somewhere. So I have got to be really careful. But nevertheless, let's... I will try and shorten some of this down, because the starting process of Factorio is really sort of boring. Is an easy way to put it. So I will be cutting parts of this out. But for now, we should start... Well, first of all, I think the first most important thing is getting up an iron smeltery, or starting with the coal. Oh, I didn't even notice we do have a coal patch. Yeah, so I think the first thing we'd be doing is getting coal up and going. So, yeah, so let's just get coal up and going. Put half of this in there just so that it can keep sort of running and carry on running. Start mining some iron. Like so. And once we got enough for a few plates, we should be able to make another couple of mining drills. And then obviously I'll show you a trick as well, which most people know. Is you can... Where's my smeltery? There it is. Let's put this in here. Let's smelt... Oops. Smelt some of these down. And then what I can show you is you can actually put two of these together to refuel each other simultaneously, and they have inbuilt storage. So what you can do is you can just control click and it takes your fuel back. Obviously it takes the coal that's in the storage, and because they constantly refuel each other and they constantly have fuel in them, they just refuel each other. So you got an infinite coal farm here without actually having to do anything. And you can string a few of these down here like that to make it so that you mine lots of coal. So I think the first thing we want to be doing is working on some weaponry, mainly because we've got so many colonies of aliens next to us. And usually when you're starting out and you're just building stuff, you don't want to have them interfering with what you're doing, because you're not going to be able to get very far, and they do actually destroy your things. So in order to in order to progress, we've got to get rid of them somehow. So we can make another mining drill, and we can make two more. So I'm going to make two. I'm going to put one on the iron here. I'm going to wait for the colonies to build up a little bit. So that's the first one. And you can put stuff in your hotbar down here as well. As long as you have it available, you can click it and just use it. And there you go. These guys refuel each other, as you can see. And then you can just shift click. Obviously, if you take the fuel out too early, then yeah, it will do that. But so yeah, you got already automated self-refueling mining drills. So that's perfect. Let's melt some more of this iron down. And obviously I've got another mining drill, so what I'll do, quick little fix, refuel these. Take this. Don't need that. Place this down here. And then we can just shift click. There you go. Perfect. So I'm going to start trying to work towards steam power, because that automatically unlocks itself upon doing the things that it wants you to do. So once that's done, it shouldn't take too much longer. What's the requirement for steam power? Craft 50 iron plates, okay. Yeah, so what I'll start doing then is make another electric coal-fired mining drill, and then just obviously double my production so that this unlocks quicker. And then start working towards weaponry, because I can't do nothing with a pistol. So these aliens are quite tough even at the beginning. I mean, well, they're not, but for the weaponry you have when you start out, they're not so great. So let's get rid of these trees. Alright, what am I looking for? Right, so when we unlock steam power, obviously this lake's going to come in very handy. There's obviously a path to it. That's actually kind of helpful. So one thing I will show you, there's obviously these red dots are obviously the aliens, so the biters is what they're called. And this is where you can see all of your ore patches and all of the foliage, and also as well it shows you pollution. There's filters here as well. You can show your electronic grid networks, logistics networks, obviously your worker robots, rail signals for when you get trains, and your turret coverage to maximize your efficiency, your turret combat turret efficiency. So that would be your defense turrets that you place around the perimeter of your factory and around your factory to protect it. Pipelines for oil and water. So it's quite handy. There's a lot of stuff here that it shows you. Almost done with the steam power. And I can show you as well. I don't think you can craft it. Yeah, no, you can't. I was going to say, I don't think you can craft any of this stuff until you've actually unlocked it. I used to play this game a lot. I think I put at least 500 hours into this. And that's actually not that much, considering. Because the tech tree for this game, you'd spend at least 1,000 hours trying to unlock everything and do everything. This game is very busy content-wise. So to grab things from containers, you just control-click. Like that. And yeah, we've unlocked steam power, so let's unlock electronic circuits. Yeah, so yeah, we need copper for that. That automatically researches upon getting copper. So what we'll do, so we've unlocked steam power, so we can use electronics lines and stuff like that. Actually, no, we can't, because we can't use electric poles because we haven't unlocked the circuitry technology. Yeah, the electronics. So what we'll do is we'll start crafting. So we'll craft. Actually, fuck it. Let's craft all of them, as many as we can craft. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now what we can do, craft these furnaces. I'm going to place these down here in my hotbar so I can grab them whenever I need to. It's a bit too close. There we go. So place half of it in there. Actually, no, we need to distribute this a little bit more evenly. Yeah, there we go. So let's place those. Actually, no, I don't think that would be a very good idea. Let's space this out a little bit more. Maximize this. Yeah, that should be better. Let's grab some more fuel from over here. From the coal mine. So we've unlocked that now. We should be able to power this fully. We need to craft... Okay, so we need to craft a research station to be able to unlock the red science packs. So they changed the tech tree quite a lot in this. It's a lot different than what it used to be. Some things are easier to get, some things are harder to get. You can't just unlock electric mining drills now. You've actually got to unlock them in the tech tree, so that's interesting. Not complaining. So, can I not start this? Oh, it unlocks automatically when I create this. Okay, so I've got to craft one of these. So I've got to wait. There we go. How much do we need? More iron? Okay. To go, that should have produced as much as what we need. No, still not. Yeah, now we can. Right, so once we crafted this, it should actually automatically just unlock the automation pack. We can actually start working on electric power now. Refuel this. Refuel that. Yeah, so let's craft an offshore pump. What's the other thing I needed? Steam engine, boiler, and those are the other two things I think I needed. Okay. So I think the first thing I'll start working on is the electric mining drill, because we're going to need that next to reduce our emissions and mine faster as well. So we're going to have to manually refuel this for now. I'll show you guys how to... Obviously, most of you that have played this game will already know how to do it, but you can refuel these, you can make these self-refueling by transporting coal over and then putting inserters so that the coal is automatically inserted into the boilers. How much iron do I need? I need a lot more iron, okay. Yeah, so I need 4 more iron for that, and I need 31 iron for that. So I'm going to start working on putting more of these mining drills down. And then I can always get rid of them later if I don't need them. Alright, so that should do for now. Let's see how much copper we've got. Right, we've got lots of copper. We've got more than enough copper now. So, let's create a boiler. And the only thing we need now is a steam engine. And one steam engine should do for a very long time. You shouldn't need to make any more steam engines. At least not until you've got a crap ton of mining drills and stuff. You'll know when you need to make another one, because everything will start slowing down and churning where there's not enough power going to all of the components. And that would be where your electric grid isn't beefy enough and it's not distributing power between all of the devices efficiently because there's not enough to go around. So that'd be one of the reasons. It's just a matter of going back and forth now until we've got all of the components we need for it. And that's... It is boring to start off with. And it can be frustrating as well, especially when you don't know what you're doing. But once you've learned how to do this stuff, you'll understand when it starts to get more fun. It gets more fun when you have to try and defend your base. The stakes become a lot higher. So yeah, you see what I mean? I'm not going to be able to take that on with just a pistol. That would just destroy me. So, what I'll do... So, I've got an offshore pump now, surely, haven't I? Yeah, I have. I thought I did. Thought I made one. I was going crazy for a minute. Yeah. Let's place this down here. So now we've got water. I think the water comes in through this way. Just let me work this through my lizard brain for 1 sec. Yeah, so let's move this to maximize the efficiency, because we want to build in preparation for the future. So the water comes in through the top of this boiler, through the top pipe. So it comes in through the offshore pump into here. And then you can extend the boilers this way and add more steam engines this way. But you need to add gaps to allow for power poles, because if you don't, then you won't be able to power them. As you can see here, you need to allow for space in between boilers. So if you place another boiler right here, you're not going to be able to power it because there's not enough space to place an electric pole. So another tip as well, which I wish I'd have known when I started this game, is you can place this down, hold the mouse and drag it, and it will automatically place more. The game doesn't... Well, I'm sure the game does tell you this, but I was just too eager to get into it, so I wasn't paying attention. So I'm sure a lot of you people that are getting into this and they're getting excited to play would probably neglect some things. So let's place this, 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 this. Just lead it all the way down so that you know. And obviously I like to make it so that mine are out of the way. I like to make things symmetrical, and that will come in time. Don't worry for any of you neat freaks. But for now, it's just a matter of getting things up and running. Right, so now we've got power being delivered down here. Let's just try and work this out. Right, so I've got to refuel the boiler. So I want a full stack of coal for that, because it does get used quite quickly. So you don't want to just replace it with some. You want to have a full stack of coal. And I'll show you. You can build transport belts. These things. Deliver some coal onto these transport belts all the way up to your boiler. Run it parallel with the boiler, put an inserter there, and it will automatically transfer coal over, which is really, really cool. And I'll make the inserter in preparation, actually, so that I don't have to do this later on. There we go. And then we can run coal up here. Now that should be fully self-refueling now. It does replace it at a very slow pace, so you have got to be patient, but... and not use power too quickly. You got to have enough boilers to create enough power so that you don't run through coal, because the more power that your factory requires, the quicker it'll burn through this coal. So you want to have more boilers to create more electricity so that you don't use so much. So I'll start creating, obviously, when I've got some more... how do I research this? I need 10 science packs. Okay. I can place this science factory down here. Actually, let's just place it here for now, because it's just a lot easier. And I think the next thing I'm going to be researching is automations and then some weaponry. Oh, I've got another piece of iron plating down here. Right, so let's create some science packs. What do I need for that? Lots of iron, and lots of copper. Okay. So we can automate a lot of, well, most if not all of your processes if and when you need to. It's just a matter of knowing how to do it. Like, the game gives you the tools, you just got to know how to do it. Right, so I can craft 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And what I've noticed sometimes as well, you can bulk craft, but I like to do, like, with stuff that's small, I like to just click a load of, like, instead of just bulk crafting this, I would like to just click 49 times. I know it's probably going to wear my mouse out, but the problem is, when you bulk craft, it crafts all of the items at once, and then it gives you access to them, rather than if you click it, it'll craft one at a time, and then you can use them as they're crafting. Right, so this is all out of fuel. That's not good. See, this is what gets quite repetitive, but like, it gets to a point when you in your factory where you don't even need to tend to anything, because it will just sort itself out eventually. Right, so once that's crafted, yep, that's crafted. So I can go back up to the science research station now. And once I place these science packs in, it should automatically start researching the technology that I've requested. So that would be mining jars. And that would take 10 minutes. So 1 minute per... Is that an alien down there? No. 1 minute per, I guess, percentage. Yeah, 1 minute per science pack it takes. I think the more science stations you have, the less time it takes. So that's something you want to probably think about as well. Not right now, though. I've got more important things to worry about at the moment. So I'm going to craft some armor as well, actually. That's probably a good call. Let's just wait for this to finish. What do I need? I had something on the tip of my tongue that I knew I needed, but I can't remember what it is now. Alright, eventually this pollution's going to reach this colony of aliens here, and I really need to think about sorting that out. And just getting rid of them. Because once you deal with the aliens, if you keep up with it, they don't become a problem. It's like when you let them just sort of exist and sort of build up and become stronger is when they become a serious problem. Like now, the numbers have fucking almost doubled now. Yeah. So, yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna have fun dealing with that. Oh, it's automatically equipped my armor. I didn't even know it did that. Okay. Right. So... Okay, so okay, so where's my coal farm? So this is going to be a pain in the backside because I know I've got to do this manually because I've done it diagonally and it's going to be a pain in the backside to place them all down because you got to rotate them and it ends up using more. So what I'll actually probably end up doing is let me think about this. I haven't got electric mining drills yet. I could probably just wait until I've made them and then just make electric mining drills and then just bring the power down here and then put some coal. Make a sort of like a main bus, coal bus, so that I could, you know, don't have to keep branching it out into loads of little belts. So, what's the next military lead one? So that one, right, okay, so that requires 10. It'll take 15 minutes for some reason. It'll give us an assault rifle, or submachine gun, as it says there, and shotgun, and it'll give you shotgun shells. Shotguns are actually, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've used them, so I don't know. But from what I remember, they are quite powerful. Early game, that is. When there's loads of them chasing you, you don't really want to be using a shotgun. You want to be using like an assault rifle, or SMG, sorry. You want to be either using an SMG or grenades, or probably better to be both, to be honest. So I think after electric mining drills, instead of automation, I'm going to go straight for military. So you get steel processing really early on in Space Age, which is interesting. But you require, you need 50 of those science packs, so that'd be something for when we've got automation, we're able to automate the creation of science packs. Turrets could come in really handy early on, so just place them near things that you don't want destroyed, and they'll just destroy all of the aliens that come try and get them. Yeah, so, yeah, that'll automatically unlock once we've done the science packs. So, we'll put what we've got in there for now. I think, to future-proof this, I'm just going to bring this down a little bit. What I can show you is, right, you can see the power lines here, but what it will also show you, if you click this filter here, which is electric networks, it will show you everywhere where you've got power lines, and also show you what devices are using your electricity. Oh, it also shows you transport belts as well. Not worried about it being neat and tidy at the minute. That's full up, so it's not producing anymore. Here we go. Right, so we're just about unlocking the electric mining drill now, so we'll craft that. We still need iron for that, seriously? Oh, we just crafted a load of belts, didn't we? Yeah. Right, that's crafted. We create that now. I think I'll have one dedicated just for the power station for now. And that can just work like that. And then we'll have that. So that'll work like this. It will just take coal up there. And I think the inserter is actually working anyway. So we haven't actually got to do anything. So this could run forever theoretically now. Obviously, well, obviously unless aliens destroy it. So now we research weaponry. How many does it say this needs? It said it needed 10, didn't it? Yeah, it takes 15 minutes and it takes 10. So this is fairly early on, so you don't need to worry too much about anything. Because the submachine gun is good. Shotgun is better, I would say, for smaller numbers. Obviously, submachine gun better for when there's groups like this, because you can just sit on the outside and just lure them in. Where's this pollution at? Not sure if there's a group of aliens down here, because that's like the fog of war, so I can't see down there. We've got more copper up here as well. 4.4 million? Yeah, I did tweak the settings a little bit to where there'd be more ores, more ore patches and richer patches as well. So there should be loads in here. Just for the sake of being able to create content. And, because I don't want it to be impossible. I want to build a bigger factory, and that's only possible when you've got bigger patches and more richer patches of ore. Because otherwise your factory will be big, but it will be spanned out and patchy, and it would just be like, you'd have to you have to make a train just to get to different parts of your factory, which isn't good. So now, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with those guys. This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Why is this? Eh? Oh, I know why it's doing that. Because I've built it on a border between iron and... Yeah, that's stupid. Why did I do that? I should have checked your resources. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm just stupid. Let's put this in our hotbar as well. Another way you can check as well is where it says on the right side. I can't move my mouse to show you guys, but it should say on the electric mining drill, it says that there's no power, but at the bottom, if you look, it should say your expected resources. And there's about there's a reserve of about 36,000 units of coal. So if it says anything else other than coal, if it says you got a reserve of coal and iron or something else, then you want to probably move your drill down a little bit so that it's not picking up the iron as well. That's what I made the mistake of doing. So now that should just be picking up coal. So let's go and patch up the parts that we removed, so I can actually get to the power station. Pick up these as well. You hold F and you run over the belt to pick things up off the belt, by the way. Just in case anyone was wondering. Right, so let's patch this part up. This should all be taken to here, and this inserter should be automatically placing this coal into the boiler now. And once, and what I mean about future-proofing as well, is if you have another boiler and you're not getting enough power, what you can do is you can attach boilers and you can chain them. And you can put another steam engine here as well. So once, obviously, you get down to here is when you need to start worrying about power and start introducing solar power, I would say, anyway. You should not need any more than 3 for the early game. I'd say the most efficient way to mine is to go to the furthest reach of the patch and just place a crap load of mining drills down one side, leave one gap of space in the middle for a belt, and then on the other side just put more, and then it will fill up both sides of the belt. Because as you can see here, the belt has 2 sections. It has 2 halves. It can hold 2 different items at the same time, or 4 of the same item at the same time. So it's just a matter of managing the bus, I guess. And what is interesting about this game as well is that you can create really intricate systems, because there's like machines that you can create that use logic. So what I would like to think about creating in the future is a system that has like a sensor. So instead of having the coal pile up like this wastefully, because it doesn't require this much coal, what you can do, or what I hope you can do, because I haven't actually tried doing this, is having some sort of sensor here that detects when this is low on fuel and requests coal from another location. Instead of just having it all pile up and just be able to use the resources more efficiently, because it's very wasteful to have it done like this. So let's research automation, and then we'll research turrets after, because then I can deal with these manually for now. I haven't got to worry about it too much. Actually, what I'll do is I'll make a shotgun as well. Grab some more iron. And let's deal with these aliens. Just deal with the ones closest to you for now. Don't worry about it too much, because otherwise it'll take forever to get back to your base. And if you've got aliens on the other side, you don't want to be straying too far away, because they might start attacking your base whilst you're attacking the aliens, and then you come back to nothing, basically. Which is not an ideal situation. At all. So we can afford to put this much coal in here now, so we can leave this for longer without having to worry about it too much. Let's grab some coal out here though. Place that in there. Place that in there. That, distribute that like that. Yeah, we shouldn't have to worry about this for a little while now. I can start placing, like... Oops. I don't know how to switch weapons, I forgot. Okay. Alright, let's place this in here. Place a shotgun here. I have shotgun shells. I need iron plates. Okay, so now can we create them? Yes. So let's craft a crap load of these. And what we can do as well, we can automate the creation of these so we haven't got to keep going into the inventory and clicking a bunch of times. It takes a while to craft those. I might want to sit here for a while before I decide to take those guys on. So as you can see here, our factory's actually starting to come together a little bit. And what we can do as well is craft radars so that we can see further out, so we haven't got to worry too much about not being able to see the enemy. Sure, I'm going to chance it here. Oh, this isn't good. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Oh, they're not taking too much health away from me, actually. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I can do this. The more of them they take out as well, the less you got to worry about. Because once you take out one of their bases, less of them spawn. So it becomes a lot easier to deal with, as you can see. The closer you get, obviously with a shotgun, the more damage it does as well. See what I mean? Shotguns are really good for close range. What I'm going to do now, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. In part 2, we're going to see about automating things up a little bit more. Maybe if we need to, extend the power plant, but I don't think we're going to need to do that. And probably deal with some more aliens, because we're going to have some more technology, and we're going to start placing our defenses in the next video, so that we don't have to worry about it, and it's like defense of our base become a lot more manageable, and you know, because obviously it's more automated and we haven't got to do so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe if you must. I don't expect you guys to do that. And have a good day, morning, evening. Goodbye.